think what some people need to understand is that the children that we see aren't just the victims. Their parents are victims too, and so were their grandparents. It's a cycle that has just gone on and on and on and on. And no one has given them the tools to change that or to make a new way in any way.
Sometimes our kids come to us neglected because their parents haven't learned from their parents what is appropriate. There's definitely a cycle. We work on building their skills, such as self-help skills and their social skills, and we work with their families to help their families learn how to help their children and to help themselves. It's not that our parents are bad parents. They just don't have the skills that it requires to raise children. It's hard to raise children these days.
I was excited when I heard I had me a little boy on the way. My mom and dad actually got separated when she was pregnant with me. My mother, early on, she had a lot of alcohol problems, and she moved on to stronger stuff. It made it real difficult because you see it and you're gonna want to do it. I turned to drugs and alcohol and started doing stupid stuff, illegal stuff. And then I found out I had a child on the way, and it changed me quick. I don't want my kids to go through the things that I went through to get to where I'm at today. I didn't want them to have a drug addict for a role model and then thinking, well, my dad does it, so it's okay if I do it.
The Seymours came to us in 2005. They were very young and just did not have any skills to take care of themselves, let alone take care of their children.
Adri did not know her numbers, her colors. And she was a good child, but during her tantrums and stuff, we didn't know what to do. It woke me and my husband up like, wow, this is serious. Hey! A lady from BabyNet showed me to Child's Haven and told me that I need to put Adri in it. And they started teaching her how to behave in class, how to behave at home. Her reading, her writing, how to sit in a class at school, how to get ready for 4K. She's amazed me in so many ways.
So we volunteered to go to Child's Haven to take their class, and it's been a trip since then. Since we've been going and we got to know everybody, it's more like we get to go tonight, you know. The Learn As You Go thing was how we started, but then fortunately we had some people step in to give us a hand.
Without Child's Haven, what might have happened?
Child's Haven helped us to understand what it meant to be a good parent. Anybody can be a parent, but it takes a lot more than that to be a good parent.
The United Way is a huge supporter of a Child's Haven. They provide funding for our program that keeps the doors open.
The United Way does a lot for us. They help us raise the funding we need to treat the needs of the children and the community itself.
Well, I think people in Greenville County should give to United Way because it's the right thing to do. And there's a very significant economic impact as well. There's less of a need for expensive special education services, for counseling, for other interventions that children who are not doing well need. Then they're going to enter the workforce more likely to be able to hold down a well-paying jobs.
United Way also is a huge advocate for these families. They come to us broken, beaten, downtrodden, and looking for something.
There isn't any one of us professionals who can come close to doing it by ourselves. There has to be the team, there has to be the neighborhood. United Way just makes the difference.
We break that cycle for families. The cycle of abuse, the cycle of poverty, the cycle of low education or no education.
It just is something that you know that you're going to have a change on that child's life from that moment on.